All right, let's talk about sleep today, and specifically how a little device like this, the Oura Ring, can help you sleep better. And I should clarify, this is not going to help you sleep better. What it will do is track your sleep and give you all sorts of really cool in-depth analytics and insights for you to make better decisions so that your body can sleep better. And since owning this, I've been using this for, I wanna say about 2 months now. I have been converted on the power of sleep. I used to be the whole, grind until the middle of the night, wake up early, I'll sleep later. Man, what a difference it makes when I get good sleep, and good sleep consistently. This ring just has made a huge difference for me. So this is called the Oura Ring, and it's a smart ring, and it's got 3 different sensors in here, each tracking 3 different things. And let's start with the price. It's $300, okay? That is a steep price for a sleep tracker, considering my Fitbit here also does sleep tracking. And in terms of sleeping with your Fitbit, what you're gonna get is how much you're sleeping, what your sleep cycles look like, and recently they've even added in a sleep score, which is similar to what the Oura Ring has. And I've noticed that the Fitbit is usually about 30 minutes to an hour off of the Oura Ring. This usually is telling me that I've slept less than the Oura is telling me, and I know for a fact that the Oura is more accurate. We'll get into the price in a little bit. Let's quick go over the design. It's a fairly masculine looking ring, right? Those who want to use this as a wedding band replacement, they certainly could. Wedding band, I guess it's a wedding ring, not a wedding band. I know lots of men and women who both use this, and they wear it throughout the day. Some people just choose to wear it at night. That's fine too. You will get a little bit more benefit out of it by wearing it throughout the day, because what you do throughout the day is a huge indicator of how you are going to sleep and how ready you are going to be the next day. That's one of the big mistakes, and one of the things that I've learned since owning this ring is that sleep and the value of sleep is more than just the time that you're laying in bed. Really, everything you do during the day is prepping you for that, good night of rest, which is kind of interesting. So what I want to do here is just hop into the Oura app, which is available for both iOS and Android, and just kind of show you around and, let you see what it looks like. All right, so when you hop into the app, the first thing you see is your readiness score. And you can see today my score is 84, which isn't bad. It can be better, and I've had much better, but recently I've been in the 60s and 70s, so I'll take 84. Last night I got 7.5 hours of sleep, which, I got a sleep score of 81 that you can see, and we'll learn a little bit more about the sleep score in a second. But this is the home screen here, and you can see that my optimal bedtime it's seeing is between 9:45 and 11, kind of a big range there, but I've also been getting to bed like past midnight or 1, and so it's recommending I get to bed a little bit earlier. So down to the bottom, you can see we've got our readiness, we've got sleep and activity. So readiness is just that. And this is one of the unique things that you're not gonna get with other devices is your readiness score, at least to the accuracy that you're gonna get here. This is looking at everything. It's even looking at the body temperature of how you slept, whether you're a little bit higher or lower, if you need to, cool down your sleeping conditions or even warm it up. But it shows you what goes into your score. And on any of these, we can click on them, or I guess press on your phone, and it will actually tell you what it is and what you can do to improve that area there. And then of course, we can see our heart rate variability, and this is a little bit different than heart rate. You can see that. You can see our resting heart rate here, but the heart rate variability is interesting because it's looking deeper just beyond the heart rate. I forget the science behind it, but it's looking at stress signals and whatnot. It's essentially looking at how well your body is recovering. A higher score is better than a lower score. And so that is something to pay attention to that plays a big role in how ready you are to take the day on. So if you get a low readiness score, it'll tell you, hey, today you might want to take it easy. A high one, hey, that 8-mile run you were thinking about doing, today's the day to do it, right? Today is the day to challenge your body a little bit more. And then we'll go over to the sleep area, and you can see I got a sleep score of 81. Again, I've seen better, I've seen worse. I'm happy in the 80s. One of the areas that I did not do well last night, you can see, is deep sleep. I wasn't in a deep enough stage, and you can see here that, yeah, I was not in, I didn't get that great of deep sleep. Normally, as I scroll over 2 other days, I get better deep sleep. Even this night where I only got 7 hours, I got more deep sleep. But you can see other stuff like timing. Latency is interesting. So latency is how fast you fall asleep, and you typically want to be between 5 and 20 minutes to like lay down and actually fall asleep. If you fall asleep faster than 5 minutes, that's a pretty good sign that you're sleep deprived and you need more sleep. And if you're taking too long, well, there's other reasons for that it will tell you, like, and I think I can actually click in another area, and it will give me some advice on like lowering caffeine intake after 1 p.m., working out no sooner than 2 hours before you go to bed. Little stuff like that can help you fall asleep faster. So a lot of really fascinating, interesting analytics. And of course, I can sweep at the top here and see any day, and then I can click at the top and see kind of a calendar view of how I've been sleeping. So I've had this, you can see, basically since the beginning of March and half of April. So a little under 2 months, I've been tracking my sleep, and I have noticed a difference as I focused on changing my sleeping habits, not falling asleep with podcasts, little stuff like that. I've noticed improvements in my sleep score, and then I've noticed I've had a much more productive and happier day the next day. So, is this worth $300? Now, one of the big advantages, outside of the fact that you're getting probably the best metrics, the best and most accurate readings and analytics and all that with your sleep, is the fact that it's a ring. I think that's one of the reasons it's so accurate, is because you get more accurate readings on your finger. I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's the case, hence why hospitals are taking your vitals in your finger and not around your wrist. But it's just convenient. You're sleeping with a ring on. I sleep with this on still because I like using the Fitbit alarm. Maybe I'll do another video on that, why the alarm is so cool. But this is a hunky watch, right? And even an Apple Watch, a little bit slimmer than the Fitbit, still a watch. A lot of people don't want to sleep with a watch on, and frankly, I don't blame them. I'm just used to it, but it took me several nights to get used to it. It took me 0 nights to get used to sleeping with this. So with that in mind, is it worth $300 when I can get the new Fitbit Charge 4 for I think $150, and that does sleep tracking and it does a lot more. Now granted, not getting the same accuracy that you're getting with this, but enough on a Fitbit to improve your sleep and recognize I gotta get better sleep and here's some things that I can do. So it's a luxury item, and everything I do in this channel is a luxury item, right? But it's a luxury item of the luxury items. If you've got the money set aside, this is definitely a great buy, again, if you're interested in improving your sleep. And depending on your situation in life, if you being more proactive and more ready for the day every day and you get way more done, you're probably gonna end up making more in life, whether it's you get a raise at your job, or you get that bonus, or maybe you own a company and you're just getting way more done. It's a great investment in that sense, because I do believe, we spend what, 1/3 of our lives on beds? Yeah. This is a good investment. However, again, if you have that kind of money laying around, I am fortunate enough to work for a company called 90 Cent Floor, and they're big into health and wellness. So they actually bought this for all the employees. So I didn't have to fork out the cash for this, which was really cool. However, having used it now, I probably would still fork out the $300 for this. It really is that cool, and it's that accurate with your sleep. So that's the Oura Ring. Smart ring, measures your sleep. Let me know what you think about it. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it overpriced? Yes, I think so. I'm a fan of it, but come on guys. $300 for a sleep technology that's just a little bit better than what you get in a Fitbit, and that's all you do is sleep. I don't know about that. And by the way, the battery lasts about 5 days, charges on a little dock that just plugs in with a USB-C, and I get a 5-day charge for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes and this thing's full. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you love tech videos, YouTube type stuff. I'm doing some gaming now over on Twitch, twitch.tv/TechAuditTV. Well, technically I will be doing gaming. Depending on when you're watching this, I either will be or I am. Head on over there, give the channel a follow, and get ready for some goodness there. But until next time, my name is Brandon Hassler, and this is Tech Audit TV.